Dave Murray Stratocaster. That's a limited edition. Okay, so this is probably not gonna be a lot different. So what's this one? That's his P bass. This is his limited edition. Let me go. Okay, we looked at Dave's limited edition. Let's see his just basic P bass. Because remember when P bass was all it was? That or a guild, you know?
But yeah, he had that, had the
Right.
black pinstripes around it, very country music looking ish.
It is for Roy Rogers and every bow and
Yeah.
a prowler.
Steve should have wore a cowboy hat on that tour.
Hey man, Run to the Hills came from somewhere, right?
Yeehaw! Round 'em up in the hills.
Let's see, what do we have down here? Okay, so but it's crazy, man. Just I don't know enough about basses, but I remember they always had the staggered pickup thing. I'm never really clear what that was, but this must literally be a volume and tone.
Yeah. Yep,
Still in
that
the
was
days at
kinda what the precision was.
four strings instead of six. Did he? I wonder. Did he ever go to six?
I don't think he did.
He probably didn't. Doesn't need to. Look at these classic, just gears.
Yeah.
No tremolo bar on that. It's especially with those fat ass strings. Steve Harris galloping fleet fingered bass lines have turbocharged UK metal titans Iron Maiden for decades and have made him the most influential metal bassist alive. Harris has stayed true to his battle hardened precision bass over the years, and his signature Steve Harris precision bass now comes in his famously regal white finish with special pinstriping, mirror pickguard, and that West Ham United Football Club. I don't know how they say it in England. That's how they say football club in Spanish. Crest. One ironclad feature includes a single powerful, there we go, Seymour Duncan Steve Harris signature model pickup, Fender high mass bridge, Fender round wound strings, and Harris's signature on the back of the headstock. A set of Roto Sound Steve Harris signature flat wound strings are included in the gig bag. Man, he even got his own strings. That's strong.
Yeah, they probably the usual, just slapped his name on it.
Right. So earlier we were talking about if we talked about these things. I know I'm not trying to do this, but you don't want to mention it. You're like, hey man, they'll send you one. I do want to point out that neither of these individuals, so far as I know, use Fender amps. Is that the
They
case?
used Marshall, Hiwatt.
I think Dave actually used more of a rack mount type setup. I might be wrong, but I mean, obviously Marshall would have probably been in the mix. But
I think I think when I sat under Arian Adrian Smith, it was Marshalls I saw.
his sound might have been more Marshall because he always had that more crunch lead, whereas Dave had that melodic, the pull offs and the beautiful little scales of pull off. Not trying to say he wasn't able to at it, like everybody else, but his combination of hammer-ons and the bar and just the sort of getting in that Steve Harris gallop mode. Whereas Adrian, and for other metal purists, again, I'm time stamping my ass as a person that basically checked out of the whole scene about 84. The way that it sort of felt to me, anyway, sorry we're sharing this. That was a message from our own channel. That was odd. Was that when Adrian played, it was just more of a tightrope. Glenn Tipton and KK, the sound that they had in Priest was much more that traditional sort of just raw metal jamming, just jamming. And KK had, or excuse me, and Adrian had that same kind of raw sort of just basic playing, and I don't mean basic, but I mean sort of ground level of this whole thing. But he tossed in his own 2 cents and made it his own.